And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Round 20 Series Futsal Victoria, coming to you live from the Series Futsal Arena here in Thomastown. And what evening we have in our hands. My name is Alex Sif-Goroski, and joining me in the commentary box is Joshua Pusko. Joshua, what a round we've got here. It's going down to the busy end. It's the tail end here. Now is where we need to understand where these teams are at, and it's going to be a few of these games tonight where they'll look back over the last two and think, that person got me a nice one. Tonight might be the night that they actually get him back, so this will be a fiery round, I reckon.
Oh, I think so. I mean, Fitzroy, obviously they're taking out the title now, but they can't get complacent. They need to fight right to the end. You don't want to lose the last two games of the season as the champions, you know what I mean? So, and Altona has something to prove as well. They want to solidify their position. It's going to be a fiery clash.
Absolutely. Coming to you live from the Series Futsal Arena in Thomastown, as we said. And what a clash this is going to be. Scores to settle. This one is going to be a absolute ripper. We'll go through the lineups here. Big outs for Altona Knights. In goals is number 24, Viv Daravong. Number 8, Yanni Pira. 9 is Thomas Ellis. 12 is the freight chain bearer, Bezaport. 15 is High Fam. 7, Michael Latini, the captain. 14, Rodrigo Di Faria. And 18 is Sinan Gulhak. And for Fitzroy Tigers, you have number 7, The Flash, Scotty Rogan. 2, Josh Allen. 4, Cozy Russo. Number 12 is Arturo Diaz. Number 5, Michael Newen makes his return. In goals is 13, Tyler Lewis. 17, Jimmy Sifis. And 18 is Harry Robertus. Wherever you're watching live around, wherever you are in the world, in Australia, on Facebook, YouTube, or We Froth, we welcome you all, and I hope that tonight is fun-filled, action-packed. Who's your tip for this one, Josh?
Ooh, do I be that person who says I think Altona's going to be fired up and they're going to put a few past Fitzroy, let's just say that. But I can't count out the Tigers, can you?
Yep. Well, it's going to be definitely interesting. No Frano Sarik tonight, a big out for them. Viv Daravong did play a couple of weeks ago and had a very solid game, so they'll be relying on him tonight. And it'll be interesting to see how he goes. As we mentioned, for Fitzroy Tigers, they've wrapped up the title. They're not playing for much other than trying to get towards the end of the season. They did, Josh, however, get through to the final of Clubs Cup. They've still got Foz Cup to go as well, so they've got to have one eye on those trophies as well, because they don't want any injuries, because they're starting to lose players left, right and centre at the moment.
Yeah, I would have thought they would have rested a few key players. I mean, maybe bench Rogan or Josh Allen, keep them healthy for the Cup final especially, because you're coming up against Campbellfield. They're no joke. They're serious. They mean business. So, but you've got to give it to them. They went full strength. That's what you want to see.
Plenty of futsal, as we said. After this game, we've got Hume and Campbellfield. The big one, Preston versus Western United. And the last game of the evening, Moreland versus Carlton Hart. Carlton Hart, as we said, are in 7th place. And they are looking for a big scalp tonight, as kickoff is nearly underway here. Altona playing in their red and white strip. Fitzroy in their yellow and blue. As we have at the moment now, Yanni Pira Bezaport. Pira gets it back again. Sorry, that's not Yanni Pira. My apologies there. It's Thomas Ellis as Faria. Here's Yanni Pira here. Bezaport. How wide to Faria. Been in good inclusion, the experienced campaigner, Rodrigo Di Faria. Added that experience that Altona needed. And now Fitzroy with the ball. Scotty Rogan. Back to Josh Allen. Watch out for Big H, Harry Robotis. Hat-trick last week as Fitzroy get it back again now. Allen skips away. Cozy Russo. Shot comes in. And that's gone for a corner. So first real crack for Fitzroy, and they've already got past. And looking at a chance at a set play here. Rogan flicks it out. Allen now. Plays another quick 1-2. Russo turns. Important block there from Bezaport over the top. That one's gone wide, so Nervous start here, Josh, from both sides, really.
Well, I think for Altona, without Saric in goal, it's always a bit shaky. You're always a little bit scared. I think Fitzroy realised that. He's a really good, really excellent goalkeeper, one of the best. And without him, they're taking shots left, right, and centre. And coming close there with a... in the middle there.
So Fitzroy really piling on the pressure here. Allen flicks it in. He gets it back again. Chance blocked. So good defending here from Fitzroy. Comes to Rogan, the captain. Was looking for Allen in the middle. And it'll be another set play here. So Altona having to defend very deeply at the moment. Need to be careful here. Can't afford to concede an early goal.
Hopefully they don't play like that all night. Don't sit back, park the bus.
Chance, they go forward. Ellis now squares it nicely. Oh, he goes it back again. Probably should have had a chance at goal. And that was a first real opportunity here. Yanni Pira. Probably be kicking himself. That one didn't go in the back of the net as Fitzroy go forward. Great work there from Bezapor. Bezapor flicks it out wide. Pira, good save, Tyler Lewis.
Maybe that counter-attack will work after all. Wow, 2 clear shots.
Cozzy skips past 1, goes past 2. Cozzy and that man again, Berard Bezapor, the freight train. Last line of defence. And it's a corner here for Fitzroy. Pinched again. Interesting note, Josh, we're looking at, obviously, we froth for all your information for those playing at home. Elias Parthamos on 33. Cozzy Russo, 33. Scott Rogan, 30. As they go forward now, chance, and there's the first goal, and it's Josh Allen who gets us underway from a turnover. And Josh, talk us through it.
Wow, it's just unlucky. I mean, you got to make sure when you're in those positions, and obviously Scott Rogan's never going to make a mess of that pass. What a top corner finish. 1-0.
So Scotty Rogan, assist at that time. Daravong saves. Quick throw. Headed down. Bezapor. That's going to be a free kick going Altona's way. So Chance had a set play here. Josh Allen also on 19 goals. So Fitzroy have plenty of firepower.
Mohamed Fateh saying you need to park the bus against Fitzroy. They're just too good and fit.
Fateh, obviously the keeper for Hume. Hopefully he'll be in action later on this evening. Kung Fu Panda, as the moniker has been given. Chance here for Altona. Defaria cracks at it straight to Lewis. Dutour over the top now. Rogan just couldn't get on the end of it. So Fitzroy, Josh looking to go real quick now. Straight direct and not muck about.
Yeah, once you have that first, you get that extra bit of confidence. Not like they need it, really.
Good save by Lewis there. Rogan, oh, lovely dummy, sells it well, goes forward, past the halfway line, cuts into the middle. Rogan shoots just wide, but it will be a corner. Referees deemed there was a touch by, no, it wasn't. So action is thick and fast here at the Series Futsal Arena here in Thomastown, Melbourne. We thank you all for watching. Usual contributors, GK Miri. Always great to see him online and supporting Series Futsal. Whereas you'd be nowhere else you'd like to be on a Friday night. As Russo lines it up, good save, follows it up, and that's a double. And Josh Allen is not mucking about. He gets his second. Fitzroy go to 2-0. Josh, talk us through it.
Just don't give them that shot from that distance. I know it looks a bit deep. That second chance, you have a feeling if Saric was in goal, he would have caught that. 2-0.
So Fitzroy, after that cracker of a start, could that missed opportunity by Altona come back to really haunt them now? They were looking like they were going to get the first goal, but went wide.
I think Bezapor will guide them. He just needs to work and, get into the motion of things. Sometimes you start the game a bit slow. He's the player of the month this month as well, so he's on form.
Ellis just can't find that final pass out wide. What a return to form for Berard Pezaport as well. Came off a serious new injury. Looked like all hope was lost. A great save there from Lewis. Sinan Genk just unable to beat him this time. As we said, Pezaport coming off a big injury. We thought it was career ending, but he's come back. He's scored 22 so far this season. That's 4th best so far. And you would think, can he pinch a couple more before the season then? As Daravong looks down the middle, brought down nicely. Genk going left, right. Maybe just trying to do too much. Gets it back again. Great work. Flicks it out wide. Shot comes in. And that's going to be a side netting. So they're not faltering, Josh. They are still attacking Altona, sticking to their game plan. So it'll be interesting to see how they break down this defence of Fitzroy.
Well, you can't break at 2-0. You'll lose the game from there against these guys. They're too level-headed. They're too stable. You have to go with your game plan. You've obviously done the work before. You know what you're going to do. You know how you're going to play. You have to trust. Oh, no. Scott Rogan's just whacked in a volley from no man's land.
Well, Scotty Rogan there, as you can see on the replay here, from a set play. Once again, Fitzroy. Beautiful delivery, and Rogan on the volley. Watches that one. Took maybe a deflection. Michael Newen was probably claiming it. We'll have to check Froth on that one with who will be credited. But Fitzroy go up 3-0. 9 minutes played. Rogan again. Important block.
Commentator's curse. I was saying they were stable, level-headed. They have a chance of this game, and then he goes and does that.
Shots blocked again. So Altona now staring down the barrel of a big loss here if they don't get their act together. So Scotty Rogan has been credited. You can check that on Froth. Rogan trying to play the 1-2 with Newen. Newen, good save. Daravong, quick release here now. Yanni Pira goes back to the captain in Latini. Pira, lovely turn. Russo follows him. Pina still going. Pira squares a chance. Just wide from Genk. Oh, it's a lot better there from Altona.
They're not lacking chances. They're lacking the finishing. That's it. I mean, they've got about 3 clear-cut chances. All they have to do is put those away, and they're really in this game level.
Interesting to note, Josh, Altona have scored 66 goals for the season. They are the 4th best scoring side in the league, despite being in the 5th position.
The 4th best?
Scoring, that is.
Wow.
We've got Fitzroy prior to the start of this game was 122, Gamberfield 90, Moreland 85, Altona 66. We mentioned how do you break down Fitzroy? There's a chance here now. Oh, Arturo Diaz just put it a little bit too high. Maybe Daravon got a touch to it. How do you break down the fence? They've conceded only 27 goals. It's 1.3 goals per game only. Flick back, Rogan, and Rogan makes it 4. Double for Scotty Rogan. Fitzroy are up 4. And they're on easy street now. Talk us through it, Josh.
It looks like he's just having fun this game, the way he's playing. He's moving so fast, so quick. Look at that great back heel. Slots it past Daravong. Amazing. He's going to go for a hat-trick. Oh my goodness, it's happened again, straight away. That was a banger from distance. Is that Russo?
Let's have a look at the replay now. Again, quick movements here. Tackle came in, Rogan and Cosi Russo just lets one go. Daravong well beaten. 5-0 now.
The audacity to hit it from there.
Well, when it's United, it's United, isn't it?
True. I'm thinking that maybe they know Sarich isn't in goal and they're taking shots that they usually wouldn't take.
Fitzroy now up 5-0, and we've still got almost a half a futsal still left to play. That one going wide. First real mistake they've made all evening. Can Altona punish them? And that one misses the intended target in high fan. No timeouts called as yet, so interesting to see. Puts it in the middle, Cozzy, and Cozzy finishes that off. And it's raining goals here in the Series Futsal Arena. And Altona are absolutely getting drenched in it. You can see that. Great work. No one even closely, remotely close to Cozzy. And he puts it away.
It's turning into a disaster. It might be a disaster. It might not be turning into one, but 6-0 is going to be, as Michael Chavella would say, a shellacking.
Well, he's got another saying, good night, Irene. And I think we can actually say it on Cozzy Russo. When he's doing turns like that, he's taking the PISS. Block there. Bezapur looks around, just thinks, what's going on now? Call a timeout, call something, give us a bit of a rest. How do we stop this onslaught? Oh, chance again, cut off by Bezapur. Good work, he's fighting hard, still going, the Raging Bull. Ellis now, twisting, turning, cuts in. Too many to beat. Cozzy now out wide. Robotis stops it on a dime, shoots, just couldn't keep it down.
It's almost like they're training.
Well, whatever their training methods are, it's definitely working. We might have to put that Simpson logo on. Oh, tackle came in. Out wide, Cozzy, good save by Daravong. Chance again, Cozzy. And there it is, Cozzy wraps it up. He gets a hat-trick. Fitzroy have 7. Timeout called. Talk us through this one, Josh.
I think that timeout's about 6 goals too late. And it's just a bit of a mistake in the back line. Trying to clear it. Has to be sure with it. Scotty Rogan picks it up. And the way Russo's shooting, he's never going to miss that. 7-0 now. I'm losing count. It's almost more than my fingers. It's going to be... oh, my goodness.
Well, we'll go to a quick ad break, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go away. There's plenty of futsal still to come right after this. Player.
Yes.
Whoa! Gulhak! An absolute ripper of a goal. Pick that one out. 2-2.
Sinan Gulhak, the golden ponytail.
He just flicked it back and said,
Have a-
move over.
If you can't see it, he goes.
Look at this.
He's saying, when I have a strike, have a look at it pop out there,
Look
and
at this.
bang.
Curled it around the wall. Fateo watches. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Series Futsal here for round 20. Alex Sivkarowski, Josh Prusko with you. And do not adjust your eyes. That is correct. Fitzroy are leading 7-0. We've still got 9 minutes left to go in this game. It's becoming a bloodbath at the moment. And Fitzroy are lining up, taking turns at scoring as Robotis. And Robotis squeezes that one in from an impossible angle. He makes it 8. And this is just turning out to be an absolute annihilation here. Josh, talk us through it.
He's a man in form. Really, last week, he showed it. Oh, did that take a deflection? Hit the top corner.
Might have taken a deflection. Bit unlucky.
It was a tough angle, wasn't it?
Well, looks like they got one back for Altona in the replay there. Let's have a look at it here. And again, good tracking there, and decent effort. That's a brilliant finish. And they get one back, so there is some life left in this game.
Comeback time.
Gonna absolutely take a phenomenal effort here. You know, our media team's trying to update the scoreboard as fast as they can, and we froth, they can't even keep up. Thomas Ellis scoring that one for Altona.
Really, you wouldn't think it would be a 9-goal game in just 10 minutes.
Well, that one going wide, Defaria. At this rate, we're going to need supersonic internet speed to refresh our golden boot race, because at the moment that's going down to the very wire here. As Michael Nguyen looks to come on for Arturo Diaz. Thank you for your support online. Omar Bruv, one Fitzroy steps on the gas. They don't stop. People predicting 11-3, 15-0. DE 737, 21-0. Well, unfortunately, one not going to get their chance. That one, good work by Daravong. GK Midi, come back. Mate, we can come back next week, mate. That's the only thing that's going to happen here. As Cosy Russo goes to 36 on the Golden Boot race. 33, Elias Parfamos. Scotty Rogan on 32. Chance here for Michael Nguyen. Daravong saves, cleared by Defaria off the line. Well, they're holding on for dear life at the moment here.
Fitzroy's come out not just to win the title, but to win the Golden Boot race as well.
Well, we're going to have to get those predictions out earlier on. Let's see how accurate they are. Lovely turn here, still going. Tried to square it. Desperate defending here from Altona. Robotus, the silent assassin. Oh, just wide there. Allen was the intended target. Defaria puts himself in an awkward position, finally gets the ball over the top, but Thomas Ellis just unfortunate, not on the same page. 5.5 minutes left to go. And Fitzroy, well, only thing that's occurring now is boosting their goal difference, not that they needed to do it in the first place anyway. At this rate, they'll be plus 100. Comes out wide to Defaria. Latini, Bezapor still fighting hard. The Raging Bull gets around one, gets around two, still going. Too many to beat. And he just looks around going, I need some help. I need some help.
He hasn't been bad.
Probably the only one that's at the moment can hold his head high. Allen gets away. Alice. Well, he's not afraid to shoot the youngster. And one that definitely has the confidence going forward. Fitzroy now, just toying with their food. Daravong, good throw. Flicked out by Gang. Shot comes in, Latini. It's going to be a corner for Altona here. GK Midi, 12-4 final score. Well,
generous.
Generous indeed. I need to get a couple of goals here to just finish off the half strong. And they turn it over there. Allen now. Rogan cut off. Genk, 1, 2. Oh, he just had too many. And quick throw by Lewis. And just a bit too high for everyone there. Naravon, quick release to Latini. Defaria, 3.5 minutes left to go in his first half. In what has been a Fitzroy massacre.
The story of this half has been finishing. Fitzroy have finished all their most of their chances, and they're probably going to finish here.
Oh, it's off the post and out. And Scotty Rogan can't believe his luck.
Wow. How close was that?
Again, just free range shooting from Fitzroy here. They are allowed to just pester and pepper Daravong's goals. Not much the youngster can do. They get a side ball.
Really, if Altona had to put those 3 early chances away, they were really clear-cut chances. It could have been 8-4 at this moment.
It could have been a different game altogether. They could have been a lot closer, but unfortunately, that's what happens when you play the top sides. If you don't punish them, they punish you, and Altona have been definitely punished. Rogan flicks it out. Chance. Oh, it's saved off the line. Good work, but Daravong shot again. Another save. Josh Allen can't believe his luck. 2 cracks at it and still can't put it in the back of the net. Good work by Daravong.
That was really impressive. How did he... Like, that was so fast, so clear.
Daravong, quick throw, headed away by Newen. Allen. Allen now, good tackle in the end. Alice now breaks away as Gangtu and goes straight. 2 straight. Lewis gobbles it up. And Fitzroy get it back here again. Rogan. Lovely 1-2. Rogan just got a bit too much sauce on it.
They're going to need an insanely good talk at halftime just to keep it at this level.
Well, what can you possibly say? What could you possibly say?
You're going to put 2 goalkeepers in.
I don't think at this point that will really matter. It's just one of those games where you're just going to have to take the scoreline, accept it for what it is, and think about next week. Let's go to a quick ad break. We'll be back right after this. Don't go away. Allen clears, Caro, Sewell, back to Allen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. Just can't reach out, Sewell.
Oh!
And it's Josh Allen.
There it
Josh
is.
Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat trick. He gets his hat trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive.
Interrupters.
The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take
Josh,
the yellow card, no
that's the
worries,
yellow.
Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Allen. Have a look, not this bit here.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Round 20, Serious Futsal here, coming to you live from the Serious Futsal Arena in Thomastown. And it's Altona Knights versus Fitzroy. Genk now shoots, cleared by Newen. Rogan. That one's going to be a side ball. And at the moment, Fitzroy leading 8-1 with just under 50 seconds left to go in this first half, as Fitzroy have come out of the starting blocks. And Altona Knights are still getting their boots laced up. It's been a horrific start from Fitzroy. At one point, Joshua was 7-0 or 6-0. So,
Yeah.
Fitzroy piling on the goals. Oh, chance. High fan leads it out. Just had a bit too much. Lewis happy to see that one go over the line.
You have a feeling the whole next half is just going to be so agonizing just to sit through it, to sit through the scoreline.
It's going to be, like, as we said, that Simpson man, you know, where it's please stop. Well, there's a halftime break. It's 8-1 here in this first game. And it's going to take a monumental effort for Altona Knights to come back from this one. Stay tuned. Plenty of futsal still left to come. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
And there's one step closer to the title. Davies again. Always starts it. Bruna Silva picks it up. Full team play and slots it bottom corner. 2-0.
Player.
Yes.
Whoa! Gulhak! An absolute ripper of a goal. Pick that one out. 2-2.
Sinan Gulhak, the golden ponytail.
He just flicked it back and said,
Have a-
move over.
If you can't see it, he goes.
Look at this.
He's saying, when I have a strike, have a look at it pop out. There
Look
it
at
is.
this.
Bang.
Curled it around the wall. Fateo watches it go in. 2-2. What a finish that is.
Ridiculous finish. The power behind it was phenomenal.
Game. And not looking good for Fitzroy. There it is. Evolution. Right back into action. Well, up to AKU to finish it. 2-0. SFV. There's the second. And there's one step close. From that big long shot there. Bottom corner. 3-0 already, 16 minutes to go in this half. It's going to be a long thing. The amount of shots never can't miss that one. There he be, 9-0.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Series Futsal Round 20 coming to you live from the Series Futsal Arena in Thomastown. Alex Sivkorowski, Josh Pusco with you. And Josh, was a liberation there from Fitzroy, 8-1 in the first half. Do we expect to see more of the same in the second half here?
Wow, that's so tough to know that. I mean, it all depends on Altona, what they said at halftime, how much they want it. Oh no. Maybe we will. What a save, Daravong.
So Fitzroy come out of the blocks once again, real quick, real fast. High fan, lovely ball out wide. Bezapor cuts it back. Oh, no one there at the top of the D now. Fitzroy up the other end. And that one's just gone wide. Maybe Daravong might have had a little bit of a touch. It is a corner here, so Fitzroy really piling on the pressure. They do come out of the second half very, very fast and quick and try to get a couple of goals and really put the pressure back on the opposing team. But you just sense, as Joshua said, that it's going to find it real hard here for Altona to get back in this one. Something drastic has to occur. Chance. Oh, it's another one. It's over the top. It is a corner here. So Fitzroy looking to get off to a flyer in the second half. Cleared by Fan.
I don't even know what you do with Fitzroy at this point. Look at the way they're passing and the way they move and how fast they are. I mean, what do you do with that?
Many have tried and many have failed. Only team to beat Fitzroy this season are Hume. No one else has come close. Chance there. Good defending by Bezapor again.
Not even Moreland in 3 tries.
Moreland probably had about 6 tries if you include Club's Cup and got nowhere near him. Chance now. Lovely ball out wide. Chow, and he scooped it up. And not what we usually see from the freight train in Berard Bezapor as Allen now cuts into the middle. Good tackle there from High Fan. Bezapor, can he make up for it? Gank, oh, it's Lewis. Too smart, too good. Makes a great save. Diaz now. Diaz out wide. Oh, Daravong. It's like a ping pong ball at the moment. No one can seem to take control. And it'll be a side ball here for Fitzroy. Over the top again. Brought down by Allen. Allen now playing the 1-2. Rogan. Good tackle. They pin him back a little bit now. Out wide. Diaz. Fitzroy just moving it around nicely. Rogan out wide. Can he finish? Oh, was looking for the back post. Great defending here. Bezapor tried to play the line. And Fitzroy kick it out for a side ball. So a lot better start, Josh, to the second half from Altona. But unable to do damage where it counts, and that's on the scoreboard.
It's because Lewis is in goal. How do you get past? This second half of the season, he's been so fantastic. Really unbeatable at times, and that's why they have the best defensive record in the league.
Be interesting to see the race for Golden Boot this season's going down to the very wire. Oh, just went to the top of the D as Pira now. And it'll be a keeper's ball. You've got, as we said, Tyler Lewis, Frono Sarek, Christos Apostolakis, Aaron Yu, and Muhammad Fataya as well has a couple of man of matches. Now Rogan, can he finish? Squares it, and Cosi Russo wraps it up. He gets 4. Fitzroy have 9. Tona gonna have to pack it up and really tighten up into defense. Talk us through it, Josh.
Utter collapse in the defense. He's really trying to wrap up the Golden Boot. Look at that pass, straight through 4 players, and then it's an easy tap in. What do? You got to get back. You know you're not winning this game. Try and make it respectable.
Well, Altona try as they hard, but for 4 minutes they kept them quiet, and unfortunately, just that Harlem Grove Trotters, as Michael Chiavello says about Fitzroy, they just open up the game so much. And Rogan again into the top of the key. Allen, good save, Daravong. Look, he's kept his head held high. He's tried his best to keep this onslaught to single digits, but he needs a bit of support. He's made some crucial saves at times. Allen now, back to Rogan. Russo. Good save by Daravong. Defaria. Rogan hassling him there. It's going to be a free kick. You can maybe say Cosi Russo on 37, Josh, that with 1 game to go, he's most likely wrapped up the Golden Boot race, unless, well, you still got Elias Parthmos to come tonight, and Scotty Rogan's just going to score 8 goals in the last round. Could happen, never know. They play Moreland.
You think Parthamos will be watching this and going, Cosimo Russo's taken my title away.
Well, he's coming up there playing as well, so don't think Camberfield versus Hume, full strength Hume lineup. Camberfield, Parthamos will be lacing those boots up tightly, knowing that he needs at least to score 5 tonight to get his lead back.
Wow. Not even to think there's still 17 minutes left.
That's what I'm saying, at least 5. At this rate, we could just give Cozzy the golden boot now. If he scores any more from here, it's definitely his for the taking as Fitzroy push forward. Robotis, no goal tonight. Just kept quiet. Well, team's going to have to do their homework in the off-season. How can they break this Fitzroy team down? They've only conceded, as we said, 28 goals this season in 20 games.
Look at this. They have Altona has the most goals conceded in the league.
More? Really?
Yeah.
More than
Western. 11 more than Western.
Only Preston have 3 less. Well,
You'd think if they bring in a really good defender or they just work on their chemistry, they could be a top 4 side.
absolutely. They had chances at times to be top 4. They were top 4. They were last year in the top 4. This season dropping down 1 spot. Well, it's going to go down to the last game, really. They could probably still pinch 4th. Darravong brought down nicely by Bezaport. Doesn't help. They've had a couple of games where they've absolutely been torched. It's maybe something, the consistency, having the same players week in, week out does help.
I think they deserve some credit because they haven't played horribly. Really, Fitzroy have just played phenomenally.
Yep. Ellis, good work. Oh, Ellis pitched it. Oh, no one's there to follow it up. And you just think if someone was there, it was easy tap in. Good running there by Tom Ellis. Didn't give up. Nguyen. Pinch by Genk. Still going. Fighting hard, the youngster. Genk. Gets it back. Great work. Defaria. Fancy footwork. Gets himself a bit of space. Got to be careful here, Altona. And it will be a side ball. So 9-1. Most teams were predicting a bigger result. DE737 was predicting 21-0. Sparks was predicting 15. Which first changed it from 11-3 to 15. So Lewis. Oh, he's overrun it, Lewis, but quickly runs back. So Fitzroy now, 13.5 minutes to go. Ooh, Russo there just lets one out of the chamber. Well, if teams think serious futsal is hard in 2024, Josh, it will only be less teams. So only 6 teams, or 7 teams, as the rumour mill is going to overdrive.
There's a rumour there's going to be 7 teams.
Yes, from 2024.
Oh, wow. That'll change everything.
Yep, so interesting to see how teams adapt. As Michael Nguyen, good save, Darravong. He's definitely keeping the scoreline respectable here. He's made some big saves.
A 7-league team. That is a 7-team league. That is that would make the whole league so much more better players in every team.
Well,
maybe Fitzroy will have a run for their money.
You're only going to be having 3 games per night, and one team will have rest as Genk now cuts in, looking to shoot, but too many yellow shirts. Ellis now on the left foot, good save, Lewis. That was a cracking effort by Tom Ellis. Nguyen goes for the line. And a bit of a reprieve for Fitzroy and his high fan to bring it in. Ellis twisting, turning, lovely footwork. Stood his ground and was Josh Allen, puts the jet sign, Allen squares it, and Cozzy finishes it. Cozzy has 5, Fitzroy have 10. Talk us through this one, Josh.
Fitzroy make me not want to talk about this anymore. I'm getting PTSD from how many times they square the ball across, an easy finish. They do it. It's like a signature move, a tap in for them. An open goal tap in is a signature move.
Well, they play simple futsal. That simple futsal at times gets you the results, and at the moment, Fitzroy steamrolling in this game. As Bezapor now has a crack, good save, Lewis. So Lewis has had to make a couple of saves in the second half. Hasn't been all easy for him. Alice now, the one other shining light for Fitzroy, cleared by Fan, Alice. Rogan's back there, Lewis will pick it up. And they'll start the rotations again. So as we said, might be 7 teams. I think the quality might definitely improve as teams know can't afford to be in that 5th, 6th place or 7th place position. Oh, there's a chance here. High Fan goes on his right foot, and Lewis did enough there. And as you said, Josh, they just couldn't put away their chances, and that's been the story of the 2 here.
Yep, that's exactly right. They could have had 5. They still would have lost, but that's nothing to do with them. It's to do with how Fitzroy are playing. I'm just thinking, how would they do that 7-team league? Who would get relegated?
Oh, if you finish dead last, you're gone.
Yeah.
And
well, they'd have to kick a team out.
7th place, well, 2 teams will get automatic relegated, and the state league champions the winners will get automatic promotion.
That's a good point.
And this state league, or Rogan, is getting more and more stacked as the day goes. As we mentioned last week, Western United confirmed to relegation. Congratulations, we should say, to Metropolitan. They've wrapped up the league with a couple of games to go. So they'll be back in serious futsal. We'll have to go back to 2019 from memory when they were last in there. So been a long time between drinks as Michael Nguyen just deciding to juggle the ball in the middle of the pitch. Rogan, foul is being called. And chance for a set play for Fitzroy. You've also got Pascoval in there. You've got Northcote in there. You've got Melbourne AKU. Depending on who gets relegated the following season, who moves up, it's state league could be probably similar to series futsal. 2 fantastic leagues going down to the very wire.
You'd always love to see Pasco back in.
Allen to Rogan. Yep, big proud club like Pascoval. Need to win one more game to ensure their survival in State League Championship. Oh, that's lovely work there. I just couldn't finish it off. Yanni Pira had that ball on a string. Michael Nguyen and Tom Ellis is there to clean up. Wow, Yanni Pira, that was just superb. Showing glimpses of what he can do. High Fan trying to block the run of play. Good tackle in the end. Quasi Russo was just waiting for it, but Rogan just couldn't get it to him. Daravong, quick release. Rogan, another good tackle. Just under 7:45 left to play in this one. You almost feel like Josh, the air has been taken out of this game, and Fitzroy and Altona just going through the motions.
Yeah, I think Fitzroy have had their fun now. They're just toying with it. Want to try a couple things. Altona, wow. What a flip. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah, but you want to say Altona run out of steam a little bit. 10-1 down. That's a hard thing to come back from. That's a hard thing to even just emotionally come back from. So
It just hasn't been their night tonight, Altona. Great performance last week.
yeah, they've had a good few weeks, really. Bezapor's been unplayable at times. Like, really could be the best striker in the league with some of the games he's had.
Well, interesting you mentioned, Josh, around how Altona have the worst defensive record, but their goal difference is not the worst either.
Mm.
Preston is. They haven't been able to score as many. Look at Altona, they've got an unbelievable record. You look at Carlton in 7th spot, they're almost negative 23. That's 5th best, but they're in 7th spot and their season is on the line here tonight.
Really, you don't want to see Carlton Hart go down. Such a proud club. You don't want to see any team go down. Even someone like Western United going down. It even shows that the big boy clubs, you come into serious futsal, you struggle to compete.
Oh, good save there by Daravong.
Wow. But they really had a good second half of the season. Western United, they brought in a few players the last couple of weeks, have been just phenomenal. If they had started this earlier, my word, it would have been a mid-table finish.
Chance here. Oh, Latini scrambling on all fours is Lewis.
This game, they've missed that poacher, that person to tap it in on the rebounds, Altona.
That's one of the good teams. It's out now. Chance on as a big block right on the goal line here. So desperate defending here by Altona. 5:50 left to play.
They're leaving Josh Allen way too open.
If you're watching online on YouTube, Facebook, or WeFroth, let us know your thoughts. Who's at least man of the match in this one?
Russo, surely.
Latini battling hard. 2 minutes to be. Kozin now waiting for it there, and he'll get a tap in, and he does. And that's 6 for Kozzy Russo. 11 for Fitzroy. You might as well just etch his name on the Golden Boot race, but Kozzy Russo now extending his lead even more so. And you still think we've got just under 5.5 minutes left to play, Josh? Talk us through it.
Just wrap it up. Give it to him. You know, we know what they do. They tap the ball in. It's beautiful play. It's what they do beforehand. That's so amazing to get those opportunities. Some people have to take amazing banging shots. These guys just walk it in. It's crazy. I have a feeling 4 minutes left. He's going to get another 2 goals if they play like this.
Lewis had to stretch the loins to get that one. Definitely right there. In 4.5 minutes, he could have a triple hat trick in one game if he wanted to.
And they're feeding him as well. It's like they know he's in the running for it.
Again, going wide. Maybe they have a players' orders. You win the Golden Boot, I win the MVP race. Ball over the top. Brought down by Allen. Robertus, good save, Daravong. Allen gets it back. Good work, Rogan. Robertus squares it. Allen. Back to Robertus. On his miscommunication there. The only players that haven't scored are Arturo Diaz, Michael Newen, Tyler Lewis in goals, and Jimmy Sufis, who hasn't came on as yet. So, other than that, it's almost everyone has scored for Fitzroy. So, sorry, Harry Robertus has scored. So, just 4 players that haven't scored, and one of them's a keeper. So,
And Arturo Diaz never shoots anyway, so it doesn't count.
well, I've got him for assists, and I need him to get a couple more. He's chance here. Rogan just had a bit too much power on that one as 3 minutes left to go here. Fitzroy move on. They extend their lead on top of the table. And Altona Knights Although they lose this game, they've got one game left to go in the season, and depending on how other results go, if Preston win tonight and win their next 2 games, tonight and next week, they could be in trouble. We have to go down to the series. Oh, good save by Daravong there. Allen. Oh, great tackle from Defaria. Genk. Oh, and Scotty Rogan just extends his leg. A chance here. It's a 3-on-2. Robotis, fancy footwork. And he finally gets it. He has 2. Fitzroy have 12. And Josh, this one is dead and buried. Talk us through it.
Wow, it almost feels like someone said almost 12 goals they would get at the end of the game. So they made a right prediction. Simple Fitzroy play. Actually, what an amazing ball roll. Flicks it onto the left, back to the right. Daravon can't do anything about that. It's bottom corner. 12-1.
Well, we did have GK Midi say 12-4 final score. Can Altona get a goal or 2 to restore some pride? And great save by Lewis. He's not giving up any goals as yet. He said one's enough, and that's all you're going to have.
Really need a serious futsal tipping app, a prediction app.
We do. Maybe we can speak to the developers through WeFroth. I think it's a great idea. Josh Chance. Oh, what a volley! And Cosi Russo just absolutely buried that one. He has 7. Fitzroy have 13.
How do you even have like the aggression, the energy to hit that at this time of the game?
He started it all there. He won the ball back. Lewis seen him running. Look at his 2 players running. Great throw from Lewis. And on the volley, nothing Daravong's going to do there. Cosi has 7. Play the assist to Rogan. Over the top, Genk, lovely flick on, but Robotis is there. Lewis clears the safety. 1:15 left to go.
He's a cheat code this game.
Whatever they unlocked, when it's up, down, R1, R2, they've done it all here. Ball over the top by Varathong, and Defaria, and that just sums up their evening. Harry Robertus on 15 goals. Oh, cheeky finish from Allen. He gets a hat-trick. Fitzroy have 13. Talk us through this one.
I don't want to talk anymore. But yeah, wow, what a rollout from Lewis. It's really getting too easy for them at the moment. Perfect. They like to get everyone involved. That's what I love. And just a cheeky little flick past Daravong. Wow. 50 seconds left. There could literally be another 3 goals in this game. Oh.
We need to be careful there, young Josh, as our producer Julie gave you a bit of a death stare. That Wanaturo Diaz has 3 goals to his name.
Hey, it's not mine. She knows. She knows. Shoot the ball.
So we're getting death stares here through our corporate box on the side here. But Fitzroy now, 37 seconds left to go. Headed the way, cleared. Ellis brings it down. Lovely ball out wide. Genk, can he get it back to Ellis? Oh, and it's just scrambled pass. And Tom Ellis gets his second. Fitzroy have their, Altona have their second. Talk us through this one, Josh.
Yeah, it almost feels like Fitzroy is the person, the team who scores in this game. But look, they got it. They're going to be happy with it. Their heads are still down because they know no amount of goals at this point will lift them up.
So 20 seconds to go. As you can see, the coach, David Sarek, there has to look forward to next week. Chance. Oh, Cosi. That was absolutely filthy. How dare you do that, Cosi? He has 8 goals. Let's just get him one more for a triple hat-trick. I don't think that's ever been done before. Might have to go through the record books. It's a calamity of an error here. Gave it straight to Josh Allen. His intended target, and Cosi absolutely sold it beautifully. Can they get one more? Robotis. Oh, if Daravon comes out, 4 seconds left. They'll be pushing for Russo. Can he have a shot? Plays the 1-2. Russo! And a whistle beats him. And that wraps up round 20, game 1, ladies and gentlemen. And Fitzroy have absolutely demolished Altona Knights 15-2. Stay tuned. We have a player interview right after this. Don't go away.
Can't miss that one. There he be, 9-0.
Allen clears, Caro, Sewell, back to Allen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. Just
Allen.
can't reach out, Sewell.
Oh,
And it's Josh Allen.
there it
Josh
is.
Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat trick. He gets his hat trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive.
Interrupters.
The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take
Josh,
the yellow card, no
that's a
worries,
yellow.
Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Allen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball here
Good
in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off,
Didn't give up.
and he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Oh, chance, yeah, Bezapor gets around for Taya, and he makes it 1-0. And the freight train. Oh, we do. And Berat Bezapor, never seen wounded. Bezapor, can he finish? Bezapor, and it's Berat Bezapor, who have 3. Really on loose ends, and there it is, Bezapor. He doesn't make sure. He doesn't.
But right back into action. This is all up to AKU to finish it. 2-0. There she be. Welcome back to another post-match interview. I'm here with Gabriel Zabelos. Said the name perfectly?
You did well.
Hell yeah, that's my first question done. No more interviewer done. Wow, you took home an absolutely insane win. How did you play like that? You just pass it around. You tell the boys, hey, get everyone involved when you're playing, when you're doing offense.
Look, obviously, for this team, I just wanted to touch on, I guess, the quality of these guys. I mean, the title was sort of ours 4 weeks ago. And I guess sometimes it's a little bit difficult to try and get a team up when you've already won that, and then try and keep the same intensity, the same dedication. But it just credit to these boys, no matter basically no matter what the result was, and obviously we were lucky enough to win the title. These guys are still fighting every single week. They're chasing down every ball. The intensity is still there. We want to just go out there and win everything we possibly can.
I mean, seems to be the consistent motif of Fitzroy.
Yeah,
That's the message. We're winning everything.
Yep.
Even Cosimo Russo, what is it, 8 goals I think he had. You want not just the title, you want the golden boot, the MVP, you want everything. Everything has to be Fitzroy. I love that.
Yeah, look, we're trying to, obviously, Jimmy, he's done an amazing job starting the club and setting the mindset to the boys, and everyone just follows the same thing. We're at a very important era of our club, and we're trying to, I mean, when I first started here, all I heard about was Pascaval, 10-time champions. And it's probably about time that we go out and set our own trend. And we've got youth coming up, and we just want to basically win everything that we enter.
Yes, you want to have that dynasty,
Yeah,
Fitzroy
absolutely.
dynasty.
Absolutely. So in years to come, people are talking about Fitzroy a lot more than what they ever were with any other club.
Yeah, I mean, certainly in recent years, it's been Fitzroy over Pascoe about 120,000%.
Yeah, yeah.
So tell me, are you using this time, these last couple of games, to get a bit of experimental type of styles for next season, or even to practice for, well, the club's cup final you're in as well?
Look, we pretty much play the same style, our Fitzroy style. That freedom that we play, the quick movement, the rotations, all that type of thing. That never really changes. That's pretty much the heart of the thing.
Yep.
But obviously we just try and limit our mistakes, make sure that we're not turning the ball over, make sure that if we do happen to lose the ball, that everyone gets back, that we're pressed at the right time. So we never change our style, but we want to be clinical in everything that we do. And that's what we've always set up, and that's what we want to continue doing. Obviously, we played like that tonight. Even though we've won the title, we're still playing at the level that we want to play to. And I guess we use something like this to try different things for Tuesday. We've got a very strong opponent in Campbellfield on Tuesday. We want to win that, and then after that, we go into Fos Cup, and we want to win that.
Yeah, of course.
So we might as well, while we're in the niche of it, and while we're on the high, we want to still do it. Obviously, coming up towards the end of the season, there's been a few injuries, so we've had to bring in some young guys to get the experience, so that these guys can also understand that for them to play at the level that these guys are playing, and for them to be part of this club in the future, they know what to expect quite early on.
I don't think there's enough time to go through how much I love what you're doing with the youth team, and when I watch it every single week, they're just such an amazing young core group. And I love the message you're setting and the idiosyncrasy you keep as Fitzroy.
That's right.
So absolutely amazing. I can't wait to watch you guys next week complete a phenomenal season, probably a historic season.
Yeah.
Wow, there's so many more games to come now. 3. And after that, they're going to take a lot to reach that level. Gabriel Zabelos, Joshua Fusco, what a sick interview.
Thank you.